Thursday night baseball coming your way from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, a matchup out of the AL Central between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Cy Young will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, man.
Striding in is Minnie Minoso. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to you want to get greedy, D-Row, when you win the first game of a 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. And this team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
3-1 to him now. Full count now. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So here's Yoan Moncada. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Yoan Moncada is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Minoso on at first, nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Throw 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop. The second for 1. Not in time.
Plays like that right there, that's why you love playing the hot corner. No thinking involved. You're just reacting, diving towards the line. One step in a dive off your feet. That's why you play the position. Great play.
That'll bring up Harold Baines as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 1-1 home. Is laid off for ball 2. And he misses again, ball 3.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Runners on first with 1 down. Sent out to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting fourth.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there's a lot of people hoping to see a turnaround from Yohan Moncada. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Frank Thomas. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. He's ready. Now the pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Into the box now, Paul Konerko. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. White Sox nothing. Indians coming to bat. Just getting underway on MLB Network. Dylan Cease, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
So here is Kenny Lofton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kenny Lofton.
Now the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Skied down the left field line. Minoso is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Batting third.
Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
Striding forward now is the DH, Larry Doby. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Minoso gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
3-0. And he fouls this one off. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Ready now for the White Sox, Luis Aparicio. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set, now the pitch. Fouled off. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Hedges gathers, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up Grady Sizemore.
The center fielder. Right.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Sizemore.
Ball, that's out.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
And that'll bring in Ramirez. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here's a look over to first. Just keeping him close. Sizemore gets his lead at first, nobody out. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Inside ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So a two-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter. Every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno. Number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
That brings up Jim Thome,
the first baseman,
as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. This is skied into short left center. Aparicio onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. Fouled away. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 6 home runs and 7 driven in. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding in for the Indians, Austin Hedges. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the run is Jimenez. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score. But once it bounces over the fence, it's only third base for that base runner.
In now, Kenny Lofton. And there's a base hit on the line. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
At the plate now, Ahmed Rosario, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Baines is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We've played 2 full. It's the Indians 4 and the White Sox nothing. Now into the box, Leury Garcia, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Fastball swung on and missed.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here comes the 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Up next for Chicago, Minnie Minoso. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Minoso swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 1-0 the count. Minoso stands at first with 1 out. Two balls and no strikes to count to Yoan Moncada. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Two and 1.
2-1.
Moncada swings, and it's hit very well to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the right fielder, Harold.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Harold Baines. From the stretch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Inside.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And he takes a called strike 2. Use the slide step there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 2-2. Two out with the man at first. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
At the plate, Frank Thomas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 1-0. There's a fastball looked at for a strike.
1-1.
Two down, runners at first and second. One and 2 to Frank Thomas.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take the bait.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH. Paul Konerko 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, giving him an even .450 for his career, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez.
He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side.
Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. Bottom of the third coming up, all even now at 4 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the DH, Larry Doby.
Designated hitter, Larry Doby.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Grounded down the third baseline. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Aparicio has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
The batter will be Grady Sizemore. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. Pitch on the way.
Yeah.
Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sizemore, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. 1 there to Thomas. They get them both, and the side is retired. Indians fail to score. 3 innings complete. Strap in. It's still 4-4. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate now is Louis Aparicio. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the AB now. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 is a curveball in the dirt.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Outside, 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Boy, and why bother with a swing like that? It's 3-1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
That misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next to dig in, Leury Garcia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. He tries the bare hand but can't make the play, and now everybody's safe. And the runner from second is in to score.
Now batting, number 9.
Into the box now, Minnie Minoso, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. It was a base hit last time up. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-2 pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home.
That pitch is up.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Zach Plesac answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Yoan Moncada will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. First offering on its way, and there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Shoots this one over to first. And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Into the box, Harold Baines, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
Garcia at third. Minoso over at second. Moncada at first with no outs. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Frank Thomas. First pitch coming. Here it is. Three runs already home here.
Ball 1.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. Digging in next, Paul Konerko. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Digging in will be Eloy Jimenez. His career numbers against this pitcher: he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch of the AB now. Now a swing going, look out, over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff.
Oh, man, as a pitcher, I'd love seeing that bat go flying out of a batter's hands like that. You just know that you've got it way off balance and way fooled when you see that lumber going flying down one of the baselines.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1.
That's a ball.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-1.
Aye. Full count, 3-2.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 9-4 ball game.
The bat, number 11, shortstop,
So now to the plate, Louis Aparicio. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Nope.
2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Next to stand in is Yasmani Grandal. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Here's the first pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the White Sox 9 and the Indians 4. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Here comes the first baseman, Jim Thome. And the pitch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Thome stands at second with no outs. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Minoso comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The catcher, number 17, Austin Hedges.
In now for Cleveland, Austin Hedges. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That strike 2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail it here 9-4. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Leury Garcia. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Back outside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out. Nope.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
To plate now, Minnie Minoso. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And it's fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Yohan Moncada, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. the 1-0.
Nope, outside.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Ball 3.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball right back to the mound. Hernandez at second. And an offline throw, but he puts the tag on for out number 3. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. White Sox on top, 9-4. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in is the left fielder, Kenny Lofton.
Left fielder, Kenny Lofton.
First pitch on its way. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit towards center. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
1 man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that brings it out.
Hit down the line at first. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Standing in now, Larry Doby.
Nope.
As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Swing and a line drive. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The center fielder, number 24, Grady Sizemore.
So a man at second here with 2 away, and that brings up Grady Sizemore. First offering on its way.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And there's ball 2 now.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
Smoke toward the hole, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
The right fielder, number 32, Ramirez.
At the plate now, Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
5 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. High chopper to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw onto the big target of Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 9 and the Indians 5. Now at the plate here is Harold Baines. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Harold Baines.
First offering. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
In now, Frank Thomas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. Inside, ball 2.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Waiting next is Paul Konerko. 1 out, nobody on. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burnt. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Paul Konerko will stand in here again, and as he does, it's a good time to flash you back to the 3rd inning of the ballgame as you take a look at his grand slam. Obviously a key blow early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Sizemore is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the center fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Now to bat, Eloy Jimenez. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Thomas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chopped at third. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Chase Fry enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, Jace Fry.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next up will be Jim Thome.
The first baseman, Jim Thome.
He's set, and the pitch.
No, that's
breaking ball called just a bit low. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Fry has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 2. The count is 3-1.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Now batting, the third baseman,
into the box, Jose Ramirez. As he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now the pitch.
No.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Baines is there, 2 down.
The catcher, number 17, Austin Hedges.
Next up, Austin Hedges. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. The 1-1.
No, that's down.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9 due up to start the 7th. Now a 9-6 ball game. Brian Shaw is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Brian Shaw.
Now at the plate is Louis Aparicio. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two balls and no strikes.
No strike.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Shaw, 33 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he fouls this one off. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Into the box now, Leury Garcia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Now the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. Grandal, the runner at third with no outs. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, number 9.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Minnie Minoso. And their runners at the corners now. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Swing. Strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Yohan Moncada, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Grounded up the first baseline. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. White Sox pick up just the one. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. It's the White Sox 10 and the Indians 6. Garrett Crochet gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Number 45, Garrett Crochet.
And now Kenny Lofton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
And there's your first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
One out now for the Indians in their seventh. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First delivery to him.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now the changeup away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
Dribbled down the third baseline. Bases are empty, one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Moncada is under it near the mound. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
To the plate now, Larry Doby. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Bounce to first. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Tribe as the lead holds at 10-6. Nick Whitgren has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
So now to the plate, Harold Baines hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate now, Frank Thomas. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Just hung in there on that one. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded to third. Ramirez is up with it, and there's out number 2.
The batter, the designated hitter, Paul.
Next up is Paul Konerko. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox as the lead holds at 10-6. Matt Foster is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Matt Foster.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Grady Sizemore. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The center fielder, Grady.
First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball that took care.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
Inside.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. One out, nobody on. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The 2-2.
Full count.
Slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Up next, Jim Thome. First pitch on its way, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Thome hits a little over the 270 mark. Behind 0-2 now. Reyes, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0, and it's fouled away. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Pulled toward right center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1 as the lead holds at 10-6. Phil Maton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the outfielder Eloy Jimenez.
Leading off for the White Sox, the center fielder Eloy Jimenez.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Grounded to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The bat under the right. Shortstop, Aparicio.
So next to hit is Luis Aparicio. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. And quickly there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
And now in the box, Yasmani Grandal. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Down in order go the White Sox as the lead holds at 10-6. Evan Marshall, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 43, Evan Marshall.
Now it'll be Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Cesar Hernandez.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Lifted down the line in left. Minoso is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for.
The catcher,
one
number
away.
17, Austin Hedges.
And now here is Austin Hedges. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on the way. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Kenny Lofton. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Last strike now for Cleveland. A ball and 2 strikes to Kenny Lofton. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, plenty of runs to go around in this one. Not a great day to be a pitcher, that's for sure. These hitters look like they knew it was coming as soon as the ball was coming out of the hand. A wild game indeed.
10-6, the final score in this game. Chicago put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Dylan Cease wins his 3rd of the season. Cy Young was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 10 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. For Cleveland, 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.